Ask and you shall receive, replay viewers. Evan, what's up? Man, first one in the room for a scope. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Riley? Mike, how's it going? How you guys doing? Evan is going to forever be immortalized on YouTube through this Periscope. So, Connor, welcome. Casey, what's going on? Miss Brittany, welcome. I enjoyed our conversation earlier, by the way. Brittany. And I hope it helps. What? Joe, thank you. I was reacting to Brittany's thing there. What's up, Brad? What's up, Joe? Thank you so much for those invites. Mr. Village Lawn, Dan, what's up, buddy? I could just read the comments and it would be fantastic. Oh, good. No notifications are working. I'm getting tons of... You guys are blowing up Twitter right now. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Cut Lawn Care. So, a little explanation for the title. Yesterday, I think... Actually, last week I got a snap from Diversified. And thank you, Caleb. Appreciate that. And he asked me to do I should probably turn this thing on. He asked me to do a Periscope yesterday, which we did, on business systems. And I hope it was helpful for him, but I also hope it maybe some of you found some additional value out of it. During that Periscope, I asked if there were any other topics that you guys wanted to talk about. So, Evan, this is your scope. Hopefully you others find some value in it, but he asked for it, so he gets it. And he gets his name in the title, too. This will go on YouTube afterwards, and the Evan name will forever live on. Thank you so much. I know, right, Joe? That's like a big deal. I mean, let's be real. There's like 20 people in here. We're sponsored by our local brewery here, Sweetwater 420. Just kidding. Come on. You know better than that. Oh gosh, now you got me. Hold on, Connor. 1 second. For all of you others that are going to comment here, I'm going to try and legal something. I'm sorry. You snap me. Can you snap me? I'm sorry, I missed it. And the iPad's just too big to screenshot on. It's funky. Anyway, thank you, Connor. I appreciate it. And I will do it. Ask Evan. So, here's the deal. Here's how you grow a business. This is earth-shattering stuff, by the way. And I'm gonna upset him for a moment, but then we're gonna go deeper on it, and he's gonna understand why I'm writing the one word that I'm writing here. And hopefully, you guys can see this. I'm gonna try to turn this thing around. That says try. What I mean by that is you've got to try things. You've got to fail at things. You've got to learn what works and you've got to learn what doesn't. Now, if you were to ask me what is your practical advice to build or grow my business, I would tell you in the last year, word of mouth, recommendations and referrals, and that's it. The only marketing I've ever paid for, and I think you guys have heard me talk about it, is $400 or $500 in some flyers that I sent out with a realtor, and it turned us like $7,500 in work, which was fantastic. But what's up, Thomas? At the same time, I hustled the rest of it. So you do have to ask, and I've been throwing out some tips there. What's up, Rusty? On Snapchat to you guys. Hopefully you've been getting them, and if you haven't, I'm going to add the little $ and the little leaf or blade of grass or whatever it is to the side of your name so that you're getting those weekly, bi-weekly, every day, so that it benefits you, because it's helped me. And I'm not saying I've got it all figured out. If you watched the elephant scope earlier, I don't have it all figured out. But what I do have figured out is me. And I've got me pretty well figured out. So, but going back to growing your business, I think Nextdoor.com is a fantastic tool for you guys. If you haven't been on Nextdoor, Go to thanks, Rusty. Go to nextdoor.com and get a business profile like now, like today. That's right. Of course I am. Of course I am, Joe. I have to be. So nextdoor.com. You can post Craigslist ads. I've never done it personally. I have had experience with it, not with this business, but with others, and it's just not benefited me all that much. And as I alluded to earlier in the elephant scope, in the area that we're in, Craigslist doesn't really do it for us, if that makes sense. So, but nextdoor.com, hustling your face off, trying, and then failing. So it depends. It depends for you. There, TK. I'm not even going to try and butcher the rest of it. It really depends. But what I can tell you is that with Nextdoor, with word of mouth, with asking for reviews and referrals, that's where I've gotten all of my repeat business. All of it. I've had guys chase me down in a neighborhood before over sod jobs. And I talked to him this morning about it. I mean, I talked to him about how we met and I did that job, and it was just crazy. It was crazy. So, thank you, Rusty. Let's see who's pumping some R's. Let's get out of there for a second. Riley's always crushing it. Brittany, holy smoke. The chicks are killing it tonight. You guys don't have a chance. I disagree, man. I disagree. And here's why, Ivan. Everyone's a customer. Everyone's a customer. Even the ones that do their own yard, maintenance-wise, the ones that are DIYers that do their own landscape projects, they're customers. Here's why. You're going to go and talk to that person at the grocery store, at the bank, wherever you see them. I'm not saying you can't. It's just that you shouldn't. You should go about it a different way, and here's why. When you see them at the bank, the grocery store, wherever you see them, you have to identify yourself as the expert. And so whether you're in maintenance, whether you're in landscape design, whether you're in hardscapes, whether you're in ponds, it doesn't matter. If you're the expert, they will tell other people about you. They really will. And so that's how I've gotten a lot of business, is a lot of the people that I know who cut their own grass, do their own projects, they just know that I do it, and they spread the word for me. And I was telling Brittany earlier, one of the best ways is to have advocates or champions out there. All of my advocates, all of my champions, I've never done any work for. Or I've done like one job, like an aeration for. So don't think, and this is where a lot of guys, it's an excuse. Let's just break it down. It's an excuse. And so if you're going to continue to make excuses, I can't help you. If you're looking for help, I'll help you. But if you say, well, I just don't know enough people, or I haven't lived here before, or make up any other excuse, it's just an excuse. And so I don't care if you're moving across the country. I don't care if you're moving across town. Everyone is a customer. If you went through the Snap story today, I don't care if you're an entrepreneur or an employee, you are in the people business. That's as simple as I can put it, okay? And so if you have questions about how to make your business better, I will answer them. If you have subjects you want us to go deeper on, I will help you out, either on an individual basis or in a room with 26 guys in it, and girls. But all I can tell you is my experience. You have to go try it for yourself. You have to. James will help us all out, apparently. Go ahead, James. The room is yours. Well played. Touche. Touche. So, Evan, are you in the room still? Did you bail on us? Evan, where you at? I appreciate that. I do mow grass. I am a sales motivator. All of the above. He bailed. We may have to just delete the scope in his honor. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, guys, if you're finding value in these things, I appreciate it. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate your eyeballs being here. I hope that it is helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4 landscaping. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on? Yeah, I'm working from home right now. That's my couch. That's my treadmill. That's my TV over there. I did not drop out of high school. I actually went to college as well. Sweet. All right. So, did that answer anyone's questions? Marketing, entrepreneurship, small business management, marketing, professional sales. Man cave. This is the man cave. Hence that, and that, and that. That's my favorite over there, though. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. All right. So anyway, that's it. Whoa. Back it out. Any other questions about growing your business? Evan, if you're in the room. Riley, who else is in here? Jim, Tom, what do you got, man? Scott, I know you guys got questions. Let's go. Yes, the first one for time management to understand your day is the 4-hour work week. He talks about batching. He talks about not responding to emails. He talks about turning your phone off. 100%. CJ is right. Tim Ferriss, yes. Thank you. Caleb, appreciate that. What else, guys? Come on, let's go deeper. Hello, Mary. What's my average price for maintenance? Kind of like the awkward silence there. Yes, okay. Our average price is $75. We have some acre properties. We have some 3/4 acre properties. When a customer asks for leads, how should you schedule it? I do it in person just because I like being in person. 4-hour work week, yes. I don't hand out flyers. Caleb, I think that Snapchat is where it's at. Guerrilla advertising, guerrilla marketing, 100%. I would find your niche. I would find what you're really, really good at, CJ. Loud voice. I am cool. Thank you, World Container. Tell Caleb on that. I like Instagram. I don't love it. To grow a lawn care biz, here's the thing. It depends on your customers. If you're in my area where we have a lot of young professionals, early 30s, 40s. I guess I got a screenshot. Hold on, guys. I didn't get it. See, you're gonna have to snap me your scope ideas, and I promise. Yes, it's all about your demographics. So we're in a young professionals to like early 70s. Yes, I'm sorry, World Concern. We are in lawn care and lawn maintenance. Yes, $75 an hour, by the way, Scott. The only thing I have on payments, the only thing in my business is my Skag V-Ride 48-inch. Gotcha. And what is the end goal, Mr. Nova? Where are you trying to go? Are you just trying to create a clothing brand? Because if I were you and if I were 18, if I'm trying to put my clothes on 14 to 18-year-olds, I'd put it on Snapchat. Very cool, Average. Very cool. I'll have to check that out. Although I'll tell you. Well, I won't tell you. Gotcha. So there are a lot of adults on Snapchat. I would be on Snapchat, but I would probably be more on Instagram. My only problem with Instagram is that it's not impossible to convert. You can put the link in your profile, right, to go to your store or whatever. With Instagram, though, now at least you have the ability to go live. If I had a clothing line, if I owned Under Armour on my Instagram page, I would put the UA whatever, and I would go live and I would offer ridiculous sales, but they'd be like a minute long. The V-Ride is where it's at productivity wise, but you've got to understand the deal when you buy equipment. It doesn't matter if it's a trimmer if it's a blower, if it's a mower, if it's a bobcat, is in the buy. You don't make money when you sell it. So you have to get the best deal possible. Welcome back, Joe. Anyway, I don't know how long we've been going. What time is it? At least 15 minutes, right? So anyway, I hope that helps. Phone call? What type of pay? We take credit cards, we take checks. Joe, you want to do a phone call? Okay. Gotcha. If you believe in what you're doing, Mr. Nova, you will not be selling them. You'll be helping them. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Nova, yes, Riley. I send out my bill on the 24th or the 25th, around there. Normally, in that first week, almost 90% of them have paid. No, I'm not really that passionate about lawn care. I tell you what I am passionate about is building business. And so this was an easy thing for me. I enjoy the work. I thought if it fell on its face, that at least I'd get to enjoy what I'm doing. I do enjoy what I'm doing, but as far as does cutting grass make my day? No, not really. I just love the fact that I get to connect with people and that I have a business that I enjoy doing. But if I could, what would I do? I would get paid to just go talk to people because I love talking to people. But I don't like the talking part of it. I like listening more than I like talking. And that probably comes as a huge shock to a lot of you. Mr. Nova, I would be hustling a clothing line brand all over Instagram. I think Instagram influencers are very, very, very underpriced right now. And what I mean is that you could probably get 5 to 10 of them to wear it for free and post on their Instagram in front of millions of people, and all of a sudden you have traffic. Like, that's what this is not hard. So we are year round, Gentle George. We're year round and we do maintenance year round. Here there's tons of leaves, generally no snow, but sticks and pine cones. I mean, it's just, we have warm season, cool season grasses. You're looking at them. World Container. I have one part-time guy with me. Thought about it, CJ. May put it out there on Snap. We'll see. Which, by the way, if you don't follow us on Snapchat, M Lamarche, Lamarsh. That comes later. I really think that comes later. 8 months a year, saving the money though. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look him up. Good-looking guy. Just kidding. Hot chicks can help businesses grow. They don't make businesses grow. Alright, who's killing? I'm sorry. Average 1623 is what I'm showing. And still, Brittany is crushing you guys at 1800. Alright, guys. That's it. I hope this was helpful. I know it went a little bit longer than I like to usually go, so don't call me out on it, Caleb. I try to do as often as possible, but if there's something you want to talk about, we'll talk about it. Let's go right now. Thank you, Average, for reminding me. I got several snaps this morning from you, Average included, from several of you, about the elephant in the room scope earlier. It was like 8, 10, 15, something like that this morning. Gotcha. I did see that, by the way. So, another scope though this morning, and you know, I got really frustrated. And so I wanted to vent, but at the same time I wanted to inspire. I turned my frustration into inspiration, and hopefully you guys will go back and watch it, because I think it was probably one of my better scopes. It depends, man. That's a huge discussion. Service, you have to understand value. Service, you have to understand what pain people have. In a product, I think you have to understand value, but you have to understand your competition more than the value. So if your competition's all cheaper than you, cool, but like, what do you do differently? What differentiates you in the marketplace? Is it your price? Is it your quality? Off the top of my head. So anyway, all right, guys, that's enough for tonight. We got to save something. We got to leave something in the tank for tomorrow. If you haven't checked out the Elephant Scope, please go do it. World Container, you'll be inspired. If you like what you're hearing here, you're gonna like what we were saying earlier. For sure. Always, George. Always. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful evening. Brittany, tell Caleb I said thank you and goodbye. Rusty, thank you so much for that snap, man. If you want to chat later, I sent you a text, so call me, text me, snap me, whenever you want to chat. Whenever you got 5 or 10 minutes. No rush. All right, ladies, gents, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for those hearts. We just went over 300,000, by the way, and that's all you guys. So I can tap the screen, but then just flip the camera back and around. So back and forth around. Anyway, thanks again. You guys have a great night. Check back. Make sure our notifications are on here on Instagram. We're going to be doing a lot more of these. A lot more of these. You're going to see a lot more of this ugly mug and this. It's time for a haircut. All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.